So YouTube family, we got another haterade in the building. This guy you see right here, Jordan Satchel, who said some disturbing things about Deion Sanders and Colorado football teams. He called them trash. He went in deep about it. You guys can pause it as you're reading some of these clips and highlights. I'm going to go in on this video, but I'm bringing back the receipts that we always do so you can see what's going on. This guy went out his way with these outlandish statements, but we know why. We don't sugarcoat it over here. This has everything to do with the complexion of protection, and it's going to get broken up today. All this propaganda only lets me know this.
Flavor. And you know what I'm tasting, Bobby?
Okra?
No, I taste victory. And I look around and I think we got a spicy team. Blacks and whites, and blacks and Mexicans. Oh hell, there's a lot of blacks.
Now, Deion Jr. responded to it, even Deion Sanders, because he talked about fake stories like how they said he told the band to stop playing the fight song so they can play Shador music instead, which was lies. And Deion Sanders, I remembered when he went in on it and explained more further about things like this right here.
Well, let me start out with the main thing. Whoever reported that I told the band not to play the fight song, that's idiotic. Y'all know that. Like, when you saw that, you know that was a lie. We got to start having some kind of accountability to this. I understand that this is a free and an open world, that everybody is not a journalist, everybody's not an analyst, everybody's really hadn't put in a lot of work to do what you all do. I'm thankful for many of y'all that take your job and your craft serious, and consequently, you get facts before you run with false narratives. But please know that that stuff affects people. Me, you've been attacking me my whole life, so I'm good. But other people that's involved, band members, Buffs, Faithful, and alumni and all that, sometimes they don't know what to believe. And oftentimes in life, we believe the first thing we hear, in which we shouldn't. I just would challenge you to be more responsible with your reporting. And I never wanted to get personal. So when it gets personal, you got to really think about that. You got to understand, I have a huge platform. I could really get personal if I wanted to, but I choose not to do that because that's not right. Some things in life is just not right. And I don't want to go there, and I won't go there. But think about it. Just my family alone, the platform is enormous. If we really wanted to go there, we could go there. But we would never do that. We weren't raised like that. We weren't brought up like that. We were brought up to love that neighbor as much as we can. Now let's continue.
So basically in today's video, I'm about to go in on Jordan and everybody else who are mad at the national spotlight that Deion Sanders is getting and who is calling us trash and we don't deserve it. Even after going 6-2, it's not good enough to the so-called educational purpose wizards of the grand. That's what we're going to call them, wizards of the grand. You see how I flipped that? Ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, smash that notification bell. Let's get ready to watch another great episode of I Smoke Hip Hop Live.
I've been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my...
Content. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Because we're on a mission to get him 1 million subscribers before the season starts. We need a million subscribers, and if you subscribe and get somebody else to subscribe, we will eclipse that quickly. But if you do that and you prove to us that you've done that, we're gonna give you a call. All right? We'll give you a call. We'll do that. We'll make that happen, or we'll go live.
So, YouTube family, a pundit by the name of Jordan Satchel and many other people are losing their minds over Deion Sanders' new fame and recognition and national spotlight. Let me go deeper. There's a group of people who don't like Deion Sanders and Colorado football. They don't like the situations you're seeing The fact that Deion Sanders went to a university and an institution that only won one season out of 20, well, not 19 no more, out of 20 years, only one winning season, right? Deion Sanders has established a new dominance amongst the Colorado Boulder fans, clubs, whatever you want to call it. We knew a lot of people don't like Deion, but I started exposing how deeply rooted it is. We started a new thing to let you people know this is bigger than football. It's deeper than football. Now, I've been covering hip-hop and I cover sports. I took a little break on Colorado, only like 3 days, because there's a lot of Little Dirk situations going on. But don't think I dropped the ball on covering Colorado football. I got a lot of videos about to be uploaded. Let's get into it. So, Jordan Satchel, he goes on a rant, as you guys can see from the edited videos, and called Deion Sanders some of the most worst names you can call, and then called Colorado football garbage. So you're telling me Colorado football team is garbage, but yet you're still talking about them. And then you people think this is not about race? You seen the tweets, you seen the nastiness and how they come at Colorado and Deion Sanders, because it's not about football. So you're telling me a team that won that much games and only lost 2 games, they're not good enough? A 6-2 team is trash? You've been calling them trash no matter.
They always casing me. They do. Some little white boy the other night I was working and caught me in the hallway. Paul, I've seen your show. I love what you do, man, but you make me feel so guilty. Must everything be race? I said, yes, everything. Then you must think I'm the devil. I said, no, but you'll do till the real one gets here.
They're not good enough? A 6-2 team is trash? You've been calling them trash no matter what they do. When they lose, but lose by a few points, they're trash. Against an opponent who should have destroyed Colorado, who supposedly had coaches who have far more experience than Deion, and they struggled to barely beat Deion. And then the coaches that Deion Sanders beat, who are other coaches with more supposed experience, and I keep saying supposed sarcastically, more supposed experience than Deion Sanders, and he destroyed them, including Matt Rule last year, which the entire community choose to ignore. Matt Rule, a 30-year coach who got, and an NFL coach at that, who got exposed by Deion last year during Deion Sanders' first year at the helm of the Power 5, right? Nobody talked about it. They swept it under the rug. When Matt Rule beat Deion, they went out there, and he beat Deion less than what Deion beat him. But everybody said Deion is not ready. They got embarrassed. What Matt Barry said, they got beat up. We just seen Matt Rule lose by 50 points. And the pundits are still saying Matt Rule is building something in Nebraska. The same guy, Jordan Satchel, was praising Matt Rule for bringing his guys back after a 15-point loss, right? To see the hypocrisy go on and on, I would respect you dudes more if you just said you don't like dudes who look like me. It bothers you, outlandish guy in a good way like Deion Sanders, who has bravado, who has confidence in himself. It makes you feel significantly lesser because you were told all your life, a guy like Deion Sanders, a guy like me, DJ Bless One, and my core collective fan base or support base, who comes with all ethnicities and diversity, you don't like people like us overachieving over your failed career. You're stuck on Twitter talking and yapping about a supposed garbage trash team. They're so trash, yet your article...
on Twitter talking and yapping about a supposed garbage trash team. They're so trash, yet your articles, you've talked about them over 836 times. I looked it up. You have 836 tweets talking about Colorado. If they're so trash, why do you pay attention? What's up with this weird thing? I just need you to take off your Grand Wizard hoods and let's have a real conversation. Did you take off the Grand Wizard hoods yet? Because I feel my ancestors in Tulsa, Oklahoma, they're letting me know a few secrets about you and your kind and your lineage. But let's go far deeper. So now there's been a lot of pundits on CBS and Fox Sports, and you already know the failed Disney network known as ESPN. It's been a lot of them basically regurgitating what Jordan Satchel said. It made a response from even DEION Jr. because it was very offensive. We know Stephen A. Smith, he's going to tap dance. He's not going to defend Deion Sanders. And I don't care how much Deion loves Shay and Ocho Cinco, they're not going to protect the Sanders family brand or Colorado football. They'll make it look good during a win and pretend they was always supporting Deion, always there. But soon as Deion lose and people are ridiculing Deion and going way past football, you never see Ocho Cinco, who's having relationship problems right now. I'm not going to get into that until we'll make a separate video. Shay, the one who fabricates videos about him smashing his girl Michelle or Michael, we don't care. Why would you even bring this up, Shay? But these guys are no different than anybody else who pretend to defend Deion when it serves their purpose. For you guys to get mad that Deion Sanders is getting national spotlight, he didn't ask for that. His game sells the most because people want to see Deion Sanders coach, and they want to see the Colorado players play. Just like you, Jordan Satchel. They're so trash, but all your biggest and highest...
I see the jealousy and hate. I see the jealousy and hate. Fuck that shit, we gon' be straight. Hold up, bitch. I see the jealousy and hate, but I got shit up on my sleeve. I see the jealousy and hate.
Just like you, Jordan Satchel. They're so trash, but all your biggest and highest views and accomplishment is talking about Deion Sanders. You owe Deion Sanders everything that you can give right now. It's disgusting to see all you guys go out your way instead of just stop being passive aggressive and say what you want to say. You don't like us. And it gets you mad that this dude who's an uppity nigga, yep, he's an uppity nigga to y'all. He doesn't put his head down. He doesn't cower down to you weaklings because you are weak. Your genetics showed, and if that doesn't apply, let it fly. We're talking about genetics of a hater. If you're not a hater, then I'm clearly not talking about you, right? But I've noticed when I do these videos, it's only a certain group of people in the comments who get offended and get mad at me. And then what's even more strange, with the receipts and proof that their counterparts are flat out racist and evil, they'll call me the racist one because I call out the sky being blue. If it's blue, it's true. That's my whole saying is I'm a conservative. I'm not a professional victim. When it comes to my sports, I do want fairness in sports. Now, the world isn't fair. Sports itself isn't fair. But don't get mad when I speak about it. Don't get mad at all. And by the way, here comes Sebastian. You know what makes these creatures good and better than us type of creatures? These cats right here, just know if you feed them, they love you. Their loyalty lies to whoever is taking care of them. You can somewhat understand these type of creatures. He's not an animal to me. He's my son, Sebastian. He's my family member right here. He's the sibling of my brothers, and he doesn't look like me, and that's what makes the part of life beautiful. Look at him. Look at him in every way, shapes, and form. So now I get to look at you guys. I get to look at the people who deem me or Deion or anybody else as lower than. Notice the word that Jordan Satchel used to describe Deion in Colorado football: trash.
Son, you think anything's changed? Frederick, because the war's over? Them Union boys are going to be home soon enough, but I'll still be right here. And plenty of men just like me. We will redeem this country and put you people back where you belong. It's just natural law. I won't never see a nigger be my equal.
I don't have no interest in being your equal, Frederick.
As lower than. Notice the word that Jordan Satchel used to describe DEION in Colorado football: trash. He's emphasizing on trash because that's how he look at guys that look like you and me. He think we're all trash. That bitch dude is the weakest dude of all. When you look at his little frail face, you couldn't force me to believe his wife isn't cheating on him. You couldn't force me to believe he's not one of these creatures who get intimidated by any brother standing next to him at the grocery stores, at the bank. He's one of those guys. He's around you. He has the crocodile smile at work. And when he gets around his good old boys club buddies, you know what conversations they're talking about. They're tearing the country down. They're tearing the country down. Oh, these guys stick to code. When are we going to stick to code? I'm not going to stop. Jordan Satchel, I'm about to do 5 of them things all week for you. We're going to highlight your backgrounds. You might as well scrub and hide everything that you got that's dirty. I promise to go out my way. Since you want to call people trash, salute to DEION Jr. for calling you out. But I feel like we can do a little bit better. We can turn it up a little bit. We're going to turn it up on you, bruh. The exposing of exposers are going to make sure you get exposed the right way. Your face isn't enough. And we're going to do it legally. We're not going to dox anybody. We're going to go over your public situations on the top sector of things. Shout out to Colorado football for stealing the national spotlights from all these outdated teams. So if Colorado 6-2 is trash, wouldn't that make 90% of the teams in the top 25 this year garbage? What metric system is Jordan Satchel using? Is it the race system or is it the sports system? Like I told y'all, man, this is bigger than football. It's deeper than football. If you can't stand on something, you'll be a typical fool waiting for your casket date. I've always said a long time ago, before God takes me out of this world, I'm going to make sure I always stand on principles, morals, and I'll gladly be a cold-hearted individual who has no friends. At least I stood my ground. That's the beautiful part about life and loving God only. Everybody else, we're just at the party, but we're not invited. Don't let that go over your head. Love your family, love your kids, and truly indeed, stay blessed.
I've been broke so many times.